Hey, it's Edge here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin with Elliott Wave Theory. Before getting into the analysis itself, I wanted to let you know that I've created an Elliott Wave Basics course which you can have access to through Patreon. Thank you for your support. Let's get into the analysis next. So today again we're analyzing the more local structures that we've had, and again starting the counts from these highs of 18.4k. The overall idea has been that we've had a 5-way structure coming down into these lows, whether it is a 1-2 from here or 1-2 from here, does not really overall matter. The point is that this looks with like a 5-way structure with having this divergence at these lows, giving us that signal. Since then, again, we haven't had a partner leg basically for this structure downwards, which means that this is most likely a wave 1 or wave A. So that is again the bias overall. Then on a bit smaller time frame, I think that we had this as a 5-way structure into another A wave. Again, since we are looking to create another partner leg for this structure downwards, we are looking to have a correction in the middle, something like this. Yesterday we had the possible low put in place where we had this as a 3-way structure coming down. This is very decent looking in my opinion. Of course, we had a mess here in the middle with very sideways action of wave B, which is very typical for it. Again, since the wave C was put in place, I have quite a few different longs open. I was even shorting here on this structure here after we saw a very similar structure here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was the primary idea. This is pretty much exactly the same looking at a structure as we had here. I mentioned that on Discord as well. So to me that looked very much like it was done. Here either we would have this as a diagonal, third, fourth, and then fourth and fifth, something like that. We had lowest RSI around here, so fifth would naturally be here, so having some kind of 3-way structure in here. So we can definitely start to be labeling this. That should be the fifth here. Like so, and this would be lower degree. Oops, that is the wrong degree, so let's put that right. There we go. So yeah, that would be the wave 1. Now, there is a couple of different ideas here. Either wave 2 is complete, or this is still within wave 2. Now, we have generally already used that amount of time for wave 2 that we should. Basically, we don't really want to see it go well past the 1-to-1 extension in time, comparing that to wave 1 here. So at the moment, I do think that it looks decent as is. However, stock market is not giving us a great signals. We could be taking an extended fifth on the indices side. So if that happens, then we need to be preparing us for whatever this is going to be. There is a chance that this is a 5-way structure here, and we had this as a 3-way structure coming down, and now looking for another pump up higher. The issue with this one is that we have already created this as a potential 3-way structure. We hit the 0.618 for a potential A, B, and C. Of course, it is not the best looking overall, but that is something that definitely is possible, especially as the expectation here is that this would be a 3rd wave coming up soon, and this would be during the weekend, during the holidays. That is something that I'm not quite sure if we see. Just because again it's going to be lower on volatility and volume overall, so keep that in mind. And especially if these lows are being broken, then we definitely need to be knowing that okay, this was an ABC, this was another potential ABC, and then we are creating another ABC downwards, and that is still having the same idea that this could still be that same correction, but instead B wave instead of being here, it would be up in here. So that would be something to keep an eye on. At the moment, I'm still on longs, 5 different assets at the moment, including Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be setting my stop losses closer, and especially if we break these lows, these local lows that we had yesterday, I don't really know how much further they are going to go. If we are just looking at the extension targets, that if this again is done here, this would be the A wave basically, this would be B wave, and then we would be looking for C wave or a WXY. Does not really matter overall again. That would fit the idea of this being a three-way structure, and as you see in time, let's get rid of, well, actually, let's just get some of the other ones here, pivot in from here. We can see that we need to go higher time frame to see that time. So Sunday, 25th of December. So that would be 1-to-1 in time. That would be comparing this leg into the next, if this indeed was a ABC, basically a connector wave connecting this structure to the next. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we would be heading towards all the way to Monday until this whole thing is done. I don't think that this has any potential of being done overall, because again, we have not had a 0.618 extension. Oh, it was here. We have not hit that 0.618 extension at all. So that's why I'm still looking for higher prices, even if we were to take out these lows. So that is the two scenarios that I'm watching at the moment on Bitcoin, and that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like or a comment, and yeah, join the Discord if you want to be sharing your accounts or discuss something else. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one, bye bye.